unrecognizable makeup. I've been seeing this trend all over TikTok and I really wanted to do it myself. So you best believe I was taking my drafts earlier for my before, okay? And now we're gonna do the after, and I thought it would be fun to play with some of the new makeup that has come our way. We'll have a good play, we'll give you some thoughts, we'll create a very glamorous makeup look, and hopefully be unrecognizable by the end. That sounds good to you? Let's dive in. First on the docket, we've got the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum. This one's in the shade Fresh Pressed. Now I am very curious about this one because it's this bright shade of pink. And I thought, well, certainly this will make me look bright and awake and alive. If we rub that all over our face, get a little bit of extra glow. My skin has been very, very angry. It's been very dull. And I thought this must be the antidote that we're looking for. One thing that made me instantly unrecognizable, if you will, is I did put a tan on because you know what? I had a bad week. And one of the things that I love to do whenever I'm feeling sad is put a tan on because it makes me feel something and it makes me feel like I've been in the sunshine. So if you're wondering, wow, why are you looking like you were just on a beachy vacation? I wasn't, but I'm pretending like I was. Now, if you may or may not know, I've pretty much all but removed hydrating primers from my collection, but I thought that the pink would be a little bit different. Maybe it would have a brightening effect on the skin, but also when your skin is looking a little bit more dull and just needs that extra little kick, sometimes these little boosters can be lovely. And I have to say, this one feels really tacky and really nice. My skin does look wet. Did it make me look more alive and more bright? You have to let me know, but Danessa Myricks knows what's up. So I was really excited to try this pink shade in particular because I think for my pale skin, that's a great option. And nothing new to see with the rest of the base. I'm going in with the House Labs foundation. The more I use this, the more I love it. So I'm going to use a layer of that, my Tower 28 Serum Concealer, and the Makeup by Mario. Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. You know the drill. Now, as for unrecognizable makeup, what does that mean? I feel like everybody on the internet seems to have their own take of it. Some people are applying that to their life in general and just wanting to be unrecognizable in 2025 and kind of treating it as like their new year transformation, new year, new us, that kind of vibe. And some people are just trying like a very glamorous, different makeup look than their usual. So unrecognizable for me is just making it look like I've had some sleep. I feel like that's a transformation enough, but I'm happy to do like a heavy glam, maybe just like a full-on deep dark smoky eye and just see if we can create an alter ego for ourselves. Maybe it'll be like my nighttime alter ego. I don't know, you guys, I just feel like the things that they name things on TikTok and other corners of the internet is just hilarious. Us millennials are like, this is my date night, night out makeup. Gen Z rolls in, unrecognizable makeup. The thought in itself is true though. Makeup really is quite a transformation. So I'm all on board, and that's why we're here doing the glam. Now, actually, I am gonna use a little bit more of this Makeup by Mario bronzer. I'm gonna take a little bit more on the eye and just be a little bit more heavy-handed with it. I think we've been doing very light layers of bronzer these days, but because I have a tan on, because I'm doing unrecognizable makeup, let's just give ourselves quite the glow and quite the chisel. And because I'm using this underneath my concealer, we're gonna do a little bit of extra underpainting, if you will, by doing it in that order. I know a lot of you hate it when I leave the foundation and concealer on my lips, so I'm just gonna remove that, and we're gonna use that new Naturium lip mask. Very, very juicy, very sticky. I put it on yesterday. I literally couldn't get it off of my finger, which is good. It means it's gonna last and actually hydrate the lips for longer than 2.5 seconds, but I'm excited. I'm putting this straight into the bathroom after I filmed this, so that's exciting. We're looking very bronzed indeed. I'm gonna take a lighter concealer. This is the shade BU, and I'm gonna use that one just on the under eyes. No, I lied, sorry. Under eyes and the nose, I'll do there. And I'm gonna really try to brighten this up. That's something that I see so many people do when they're doing these like full glam makeup looks. They really go brighter on the inside of the face and underneath the eyes. And I think because I'm so pale normally, it's just all white. There's no difference really, but because we're going extra bronzy, I'm gonna try and make more of a point to have that be a little bit more standout. So I'm using BU under the eyes and I'm using DTLA for the rest of my concealing. I've had a really nasty breakout all under my chin all week long, so I'm just putting a little extra layer of love there. Oh, I just realized that if I was doing true glam, I would have done this concealer later and done the smoky eye first. Ugh, oops. You know how they say old habits die hard? What if just old habits never die? They just never go away. Setting this all in using the Vive setting spray. I'm gonna pour lots of that because I put a good layer of makeup on. I wanna make sure it's all set in. I'm sorry, the one thing I actually forgot to do is put some concealer onto my eyelids, and we definitely want to do that. Put a nice little layer on because we are doing some eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna leave this to settle in for a minute. I have to talk to you guys about the new Victoria Beckham palettes because these are the original ones. I love the Victoria Beckham eyeshadow products, eyeshadow palettes so much. I keep them in my everyday makeup drawer. I travel with them everywhere. I love them. I think the packaging is perfect. They're so compact and small and beautiful and wonderful, and I love the color stories that she did. So this one is the Signature palette. This one is Tuxedo, which I also love so much. And then this one is Tweed. I also have the blue and also the shimmery palette, but then she took these perfect palettes and deleted them. These no longer exist. It was just a sudden drop. They were like, surprise, we have an entire new eye wardrobe and these are no longer available on the site. And I was like, okay, going into the archive, I guess. Now I need a makeup archive because of all the things that are discontinued and ruined. But I was actually really excited because I did order the new versions that she created and we're gonna compare them to the original. So I ordered 2 palettes from the eye wardrobe collection. I didn't need to replace all of them, sorry you guys. So the difference is that she made these refillable. So you actually buy the compact separately and then the refill separately. So that's why there's 4 packages here. Oh yeah, it's much, much thicker. Okay. So we're gonna do a little size comparison. This is the new compact on top. This is the original, so it's literally double the size, which actually it looks cute, it looks nice. I love the packaging that she did. It's honestly so good. I got 2 of the palettes, Night Flash and Victoria. Okay, it comes in a little package like this. Oh, I'm excited about this already. I do love an improved upon formula and color story, so I'm not mad about this. Let's just... That was such a satisfying magnet. Oh my God. Ooh, this looks very pretty. Okay, so here's Victoria, here's Night Flash. As you can see, completely different, completely different. It's a similar idea, but I actually really love the changes that they made. And it also seems like they made the shadows a little bit deeper and more intense. So perhaps it can work for more skin tones, which is exciting because a lot of these are quite light. So I'm happy with the updates. I think this was a good switch up. You're still getting the general idea, the general feel. The shadows just look a little bit more rich and like they have a little bit more substance. So those are the new palettes. And I'm just still gonna keep Tweed kicking around because, you know. Anywho's, and that's big news and a big update from Victoria Beckham Beauty. Let's give them a go. Let's start with this shade from the Victoria palette, shall we? I just want to do a big old deep smoky eye, so I'm just going to blend this all over. I love this shade already. Oh, it's the perfect mid-tone brown. Yep. A very nice color indeed. Okay, approved. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. That is a magical eyeshadow. Like, really, 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 really. I'm also going to take that on the lower lash line. You know what? I don't even think I'm going to use that at all. I think we're just going to stick with Victoria. This is everything we need right now. Okay, I am going to take a little bit of that nice deep red. It's kind of like a purpley red. Purpley brownie red. These are very, very pigmented. So I'm just going to start with a little bit. Build that up on the outer corner. I'm going to build a little bit of that up on the lash line. And I'm going to take the deepest shade and build a little bit of that up there too. Wow, this is getting dark. Okay, then we're going to take this shimmery deep shade. Ooh, you know what? It's not as shimmery as I thought. It's actually quite dark. Oh no, I thought I was going to have my little eyeshadow topper moment. Shoot. Okay, well, we're just going to keep this. Uh-oh, that just took a turn. That took a turn indeed that I was not expecting. It's giving dark shadow, not shimmery eyeshadow topper whatsoever. So we're just gonna blend that around, that's okay. Just add a little sprinkle on top. Okay. Oh no, what have I done? That's okay, there's nothing that mascara can't hide later, right? I loved every moment with this palette until that part, so we're done with that. I'm about to sweat this entire face of makeup off, so let's set it in before I do anything else. I feel like I'm gonna have to fix that eye. That is hilarious, but we're just gonna try this new Kosas setting powder. Cloud Set in Translucent Candy. This pink powder, this giant package. Ooh, cute. Ooh, I like that actually. Why do they make it so hard? No! The tab ripped. How will I open this? Oh dear. How does one gracefully get powder out of these things? I don't know. Let's give it a whirl. Looks nice. Definitely took away that excess shine. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it, if I'm totally honest. It looks okay under the eyes. TBD on the powder, but at least we don't look like we're sweating our balonies off anymore. I do fear that the eyes are looking a little bit crazy. The shimmer in the other palette's also really disappointing. It's not a shimmer at all. It's like a glowy matte. We've got no sparkles. I need sparkles. Whenever you're having a bad eyeshadow moment, just know that you can always shove sparkles on top and it'll hide everything. Now, Victoria Beckham does have her little shimmeries. The lid lusters. This one's in the shade Chiffon. So we will not be entirely disappointed by her lack of shimmery sparkles in the palette because we know that she has these. So I'm going to put a little bit of Chiffon on and we'll just try and cover up and hide my eyeshadow blender. Look at that. Distracted. Sparkles. I'm going to load up with some Lancome Volumizing Mascara. The volume on that mascara is crazy. It's so good. I'm going to set in the brows. You know what I just realized? I just realized I feel like we all just collectively stopped putting highlight on our brow bone. I don't remember the last time I put it there. It's like it's just completely erased from my brain for no reason. That's hilarious. Okay, we're gonna finish up the face. I'm gonna take the Laura Mercier Tinted Blush. This is in the shade La Piscine. I just wanted a little bit of a liquid blush to do a base. So I'm just taking a little bit of this. It's a very soft neutral pink, and I think it's gonna bring some life back to my face right now. This is actually like the perfect color combination for this eyeshadow. I've said this before and I'll say it again. These tinted moisturizer blushes are the best liquid blushes on the planet. Better than every other liquid blush. They are so good. The formula is unmatched in my personal humble opinion. But I did really want to dive into these new YSL powder blushes because they're so cute. So cute. And this shade just made me weep. This is the shade 44. These are the Make Me Blush powder blushes. Yes, I think this is the shade we're looking for. And whenever I see like the most glamorous makeup or makeup artists doing their thing, you always see them layering up the cream and the liquids and the powders all together to make the perfect little blend and just making sure that it's all set in. And also, people are going so heavy-handed with blush these days and it makes me so happy because I love blush. I love blush! So I'm happy about it and I'm just gonna take this everywhere. That's a really pretty shade. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a lot more pigmented than I thought it was because when I swatch it, it looks like sheer lovely nothingness. When I put it on the face, that was a lot more than I thought it was gonna be. Even for a blush lover like I. Love that color though, so nice. And in other newness, we're also gonna top it off with the Vive Ballerina Nova Glow Liquid Light. I keep wanting to say ballerina pink, but it's just ballerina. I'm applying it onto the palm of my hand, and then I'm gonna dab it onto the tops of my cheeks with my finger. Although we already have so much glow, but it never hurts to add some more highlight. Speaking of the brow, let's just take a little bit of that on the brow. Pink on pink on pink on pink. We're gonna do the lip, my friends, and we're gonna feel a lot more put together. This is the new Rode lip pencil in the shade Twist. Somehow I've already lost the bottom lid. Don't know when that happened. And now I'm gonna be so honest with you. People are raving about these. People are going crazy for the new lip pencils by Rode. I don't love them, I really don't. I think the tip is a little bit too thick. I just am a little bit too messy and not precise enough for that. It's also not like a classic drier pencil formula, so it's really creamy. And it just doesn't last like whatsoever on me. It's creamy, it's cute. If you want like a barely there lip liner and you just want to blend it in and make it look like nothing, like this is the perfect lip liner for you. But if you want a lip liner and you also love like a classic lip pencil, this is not gonna be the one for you. Like already I'm just having a little struggle moment trying to get my lip shape, like it's just not pointy enough. I can't sharpen it. It's just going all over the place. Now that could just be me, but I promise I'm not that bad at makeup. Surely I'd be able to draw my lip line, but with this one I can't. And I just wanted to tell you that for a little new makeup update. I'm gonna do a little bit of a Tom Ford pink charade. Charades. It's such a pretty pink. And then the Rode Toast Peptide Lip Tint. All right, guys, I've got to be honest with you. Now that the makeup is done, I'm going to have to say that this wasn't a slay. Yeah, it's definitely not all that unrecognizable, but it's certainly a more glamorous looking face than I would typically have. And also this is a little playtime and some thoughts on some new makeup products. What do we think, my friends? Do I look unrecognizable? You know what they say, don't do as I do, do as I dream. Let me know what your thoughts are on some of these new products, some of these new product switch ups. What are your thoughts? Do we like some of the things that we've used today? What are your thoughts on the makeup look? My unrecognizable makeup look. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for chatting with me today and getting ready with me today. I'll see you all very, very soon for a new video. Thanks for watching. Bye!